Hey guys, welcome to Nine Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers, whoever is here. Now through the month of August, please like, share, subscribe if this reading does resonate. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personals, and I'll put that information down in the description. Aries. Let's see what's happening, y'all. Let's see what's happening. Oh, you look jealous that somebody else is happy. You look jealous of someone's happiness. Like my throat started to itch as I said that. My throat started to itch. That is wild. It's definitely coming across as if you are in a position to where you're spying on someone, snooping on someone, investigating someone who has stopped talking to you. Definitely is coming across as somebody that does not want to talk. Someone that, but it feels like you're misjudging the reason why they don't want to talk or the reason why they don't mess with you. You know? What you looking for? Oh, so it's coming across as if someone here is ready to fight or has been in fight mode for no damn reason. Their feelings are hurt. They want to fight because their feelings are hurt. They're sad, you know. And it seems like I said, it's because somebody here was doing some snooping and probably it really feels like someone's spying got their feelings hurt. Someone's spying got their feelings hurt, and now they're ready to retaliate because of what they found out, especially if that's tied into a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This energy is coming across as if they assume that they lost a relationship because of this, and it looks like, no, it's because they're nosy as fuck. They're nosy as fuck, and they're messy. They're messy. Somebody does not want to fuck with this person because they're messy, and they know that they're messy, okay? But they regret this because they know that they don't have a reason to be acting crazy towards this person. This is someone that is being mean, rude, or aggressive to somebody that they are infatuated with, or someone that they love, or someone that they're in love with. You get what I'm saying? It's like, that's why you've been on my dick, nigga. You love my style. That keep coming up. So Aries energy must be tied into that, because it definitely looks like somebody is watching. Somebody's hater is their number one fan. You know what I'm saying? Like they're watching someone that they're saying that they don't like, that they don't fuck with, that they don't support, that they don't care about. But it's like you're tuned in, bitch. You sure are tuned in to not like that person. You sure know a lot about that person to not like them. You sure watch them very closely to not like them. You get what I'm saying? It's something like that. But it's because this person loves this person. They don't hate them. They love them. And they're confusing their emotions. They're a hater, okay? They don't hate this person. They're just a hater. And to me, it feels like somebody is realizing that somebody's mad because they lost a relationship. Like, oh, you just mad because that person don't fuck with you. You just mad because they stopped talking to you. You just mad because they didn't give you their number. You just mad because you can't talk to this person. You just mad because you don't have access to this anymore, okay? They just mad because XYZ. You know, and it feels like somebody is being called out for that, or it's becoming very obvious that somebody is just a bitter ass bitch and they don't know what to do with themselves, especially if this person is very tall, or this person has red hair, or this person is very small, very skinny. This energy is coming across as if they've been hating on somebody for a long ass time, and it feels like they've been trying to whisper around this person, trying to kind of like sabotage their reputation. But the thing is, this person is such a toxic ass energy that there's no way that they can sabotage the reputation of the fucking King of Pentacles. This is the devil trying to sabotage the King of Pentacles. This is somebody that has experienced fucking everything, okay? They have so much experience under their belt, knowledge under their belt, wisdom, okay? That they're not just going to jump in anybody's bullshit. You're not just going to be able to be like, oh yeah, you know, such and such is talking about you. You know, I heard this. You know, I heard that. They're not going to fuck with that. They're not going to fuck with that energy, whether you're talking about them or you're talking to them. They're not going to participate in that stupid shit. They're not going to participate in stupid shit. And somebody here is always on stupid shit. Like they're constantly trying to get in other people's business, constantly trying to talk about people, be sneaky and like snake-like and slither around people. And somebody's getting pissed off because, like I said, they're realizing that this person is slithering around somebody that is 10 times more mature than them. And they're starting to understand that this person is just vengeful. They're vengeful. Again, the hater. The hater is being exposed. So to me, it looks like somebody here was already active, like, yeah, we family, we riding, I'm on your team, let's go. You get what I'm saying? Like trying to attack something or someone. They felt like they were doing this righteously. They felt like they were doing this, again, by obligation, because this was their duty to ride in this circumstance. They're finding out that somebody is just acting off of emotion, and that their son, like, damn, bitch, like you called me over here to go fight, or called me over here to go do this and do all this damage and cause all of these problems just because you was hating on somebody, because you're jealous of this person. That's what they're finding out. Like they caused all of this damage, or were starting all of this shit, all of this drama, because they didn't have access to somebody anymore, or somebody didn't want to fuck with them anymore. You get what I'm saying? They got X'd out of a situation, and now they're in a space to where they regret all of this. It's like, damn, I regret fighting for you. I regret, you feel me? Like, I regret having your back. I regret fucking with you. For real, for real. That's what somebody is seeing. Like, I regret fucking with you, because they know that this person was being sneaky as fuck. Especially if there's a Scorpio that's tied into this equation, or this situation is tied into a living situation, living circumstances. Because it definitely feels like someone here is trying to spy on someone. Especially if there's a Taurus, Virgo, and an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that's in this equation. But it feels like this possible Taurus, Virgo, or whoever this energy is trying to figure out information that's tied into a property, that's tied into someone, or that's tied into someone's penis or someone's sexuality. The sexuality of something or someone, the situation, like the environment. What's up? What's going down here? What's going on here? Right? Because they heard something. They heard things. They're assuming things. But it feels like your neighbors are whispering to someone. Your neighbors are put a bug in someone's ear. Something like that. Or the people in your neighborhood, your community, in your work environment, your school. You take this how it resonates. It feels like these energies are trying to tell you something, or are whispering something to someone that's close to you. And I can't say they're talking shit. They're not talking shit. It feels like they're trying to expose information. They're trying to reveal secrets, or trying to find information, or figure out information that's in the dark. And they're going about it in a very devious way. But it feels like someone has keys. Someone had keys to someone's house, or someone gave someone keys to someone's house, or access to someone's house. And it feels like because of that is where the secret is coming out, and these other parties are being called out. The haters are being called out, because this air energy, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy was getting watched the entire fucking time. They're being watched. And it feels like someone here who may have been receiving oral sex from this person, or giving oral sex to this party, they feel like they're being called out. That person's teeth feel like it's a really big factor in this equation. Their teeth, it feels like they may have a lot of spaces, or spaces in between each teeth, spaces in between each tooth. That feels like a really big factor in this equation. Stop, y'all. That feels like a really big factor here. Because somebody here, I heard the dress, something about the dress, or a dress. You get what I'm saying? Address. You take this how it resonates. Somebody here is watching someone. They're watching someone. But again, it's because they have access to something. They were giving keys to something. This definitely could be a custodian, or someone that has like a ring of keys with a lot of fucking keys on them. Something like that. It feels like these keys to this home or this property, or the keys to whatever this is. This information is coming out in regards to whatever that is, because somebody got manipulated into giving out this information, to giving out this access, to giving out, you get what I'm saying? Something, but it was done illegally, unethically, and morally. Someone here was asked to do this. They were called to do this, or manipulated into this opportunity, especially if someone is trying to hold something over their head, dangle information over their head, especially if this person is homosexual and so they don't want people to know their sexuality, or this person is on the down low and someone is exposing the fact that they're homosexual, and that's why all of this is going on. They're afraid to be exposed. They're afraid that their secret is going to get exposed, especially if it's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Definitely feels like a homosexual male, or a man that's been on the down low. You take this any gender though. Somebody that's been on the down low, that's a huge factor in this equation. But I have Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Here's Libra again. Here's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It definitely feels like somebody has been blind to what's been going on around them. But their intuition is very strong, so they can feel it. They can feel everything that's happening around them. But somebody here is trying to act like everything is safe and secure, and it was not, or it is not. It is not. And because of that, it feels like that's where somebody is stepping in. Like, that was selfish as fuck. That was greedy. Why would you do that? You know, kind of questioning, because they can't just let this go. They're not just going to let this go. So it feels like a phone call is coming in. A phone call is coming in, especially if someone is making the call to the earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Because I see, oh my gosh, that's what happened. That's why. Like, I see all of that. Like, oh my gosh. Like, almost as if everything finally makes sense. Everything finally makes sense. But it feels like this is going to require a very open conversation, open dialogue, because somebody here is getting, like, it feels like this very small person. It feels like an Aquarius. But any sign, any air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this small figure, it feels like something to do with their phones, phone calls, phone lines, something like that. Because again, somebody has access to something or someone that they should not have access to. But it feels like they're able to get this access because through some type of hidden identity, or by pretending that they're somebody that they're not. Especially if this person is pretending that they're a maintenance man, or pretending that they're working on something, pretending that, you get what I'm saying? Like, it really feels like that's what they're doing. They're pretending that they're fixing something, pretending to do maintenance on something, to be able to gain access into this property, into this home, or into this relationship. Or this is a maintenance man, you get what I'm saying, period, that has wedged themselves into someone's personal life. And because of that, it feels like they have caused some bullshit that they don't want to admit to. But like I said, they're being forced to apologize because somebody is like, well, who else was it? You get what I'm saying? Well, who else was it? Who else could have did that? Who else could have been a part of this? Like, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Like, it's like there's nobody else but you, or that's what these people feel like. You know what I mean? It's like it's nobody but you, or they don't trust somebody because they assume that one person was untrustworthy, but in reality, it was this slithering ass fucking snake that was here the whole time and that's been around still trying to put a bug in your ear to make you hate somebody that they hate. You get what I'm saying? They're trying to convince you to hate somebody that they hate so they can have this team of hate. And you're about to find that out. You're about to find that out. But it definitely feels like somebody here is coming across. It feels like something or someone is coming back to tell the truth, especially if this is a paternal figure, a father figure. A father figure could be any water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody is coming back into this equation to tell the truth, or they're being called out. Again, like, here we go again with these fingers, the finger pointing, because it's like, no, you need to tell the truth. You need to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something like that, because this person is like, oh, why y'all do that? Trying to make it seem like somebody else was doing some dirt that they weren't a part of, or something like that. You know what I mean? And it's like, nah, don't try to act like you wasn't with us. Don't try to act like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what this feels like. Somebody is trying to put the blame on other people. And they're like, nah, don't try to act like you wasn't on this team with us, or you wasn't listening to these conversations too, or that you wasn't a part of the conversation. Like, you was a part of this shit too. That's what I'm saying. Like, you was in this conversation too. And they don't want to be a part of this shit anymore because they're realizing how scandalous it was, how scandalous they were being. But it definitely feels like there's some type of, I heard a maintenance man. It really feels like a maintenance man, or this could be someone that works mechanics, somebody that works on cars, or a vendor of some sort is a really big factor in this equation, because it feels like this person is plotting to get payback on someone, or is trying to get payback on someone, or they've been trying to get payback on someone, but they're using you. They're using you as a vessel. They've been using you as a vessel to try to get to someone else that they don't like. And you're going to realize that you got played. It looks like you got played. So you've been giving up information about somebody, moving like a fucking spy, like a damn, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is stupid. Or someone around you has been moving around you like a fucking spy. And it feels like you're about to find out that what happened. You get what I'm saying? You're about to find out what happened, or find out who the snake was in this entire equation, because that's going to piss you off. That's going to piss you off, but you're going to be mad because you're going to feel like this person got you roped up into some shit that you don't want to be a part of. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, like, I would have never did this if I would have known that. Or again, like, but it feels like somebody was trying to tell you, like, this person was vengeful, this person was crazy, or this person was a hater, or this person was wild. You know what I mean? And you didn't listen, or somebody around you, you didn't listen, cross watcher. Like to somebody told you this fucking Aries was wild, or something was wrong with this Aries, or this Aries was struggling with addictions, especially if they were addicted to pills or addicted to something that they can't afford to be addicted to. That is a big factor here. Like it feels like that is a truth that's coming in, or a truth that needs to be accepted, is that somebody here is more addicted to their image, their lifestyle, or to this substance than they are to being in this relationship. And you may be trying to be with them because you love them, you care about them, but it feels like, again, their medicine, their medication, it is something that they're taking that's turning them into a monster, or something that they're consuming, something that they're doing, or someone that they can't stop watching, and it's turning them into a fucking monster, because they're like filled with envy and rage. Like they look so jealous and bitter and just like thirsty. They look thirsty. So you have the opportunity to find yourself a happy home, but it looks like it's going to require you moving. It's going to require moving, especially if you're moving with your family, moving in with your parents, or moving to a different city or state. It feels like a really big factor, because someone here is like, I gotta go. I can't do this. I can't be here. I'm living a lie. I'm not happy. I'm tired of fighting. But somebody is fighting with someone in their addictions, or fighting with someone in, again, their family members that lie all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it feels like someone has been in the center of the situation. They've been lying like fuck for a long ass time. So they're causing all of this drama and chaos around them. And they don't know why it's manifesting, but it's because they're lying. They're lying. They tried to feed somebody to the fucking wolves, and now the wolves, you feel pretty much, this was a wolf fucking with other wolves, but this wolf was like the alpha. You get what I'm saying? So the other wolves will listen to them. But now they're starting to realize that this is just a weak ass bitch. Man or woman. Y'all know bitch is unisex to me. Man or woman, this is a weak ass bitch. And now these other wolves are starting to prey on this, because there's no longer any food. You get what I'm saying? There's no more food here. So it's like, well, wasn't you know what I'm saying? The person that pretty much, this person was in control of the food. They were in control, okay? So it's like, I'll feed y'all. I'll give y'all the information. I'll tell y'all when to go. Tell me when to go, okay? That's crazy, because Keek the Sneak came up in one of those readings. Keek the Sneak. Because it was like somebody setting someone up because of who they were. They set somebody up because of who they were. It wasn't, or I can't even say of who they were. That wasn't the reason behind it, but it feels like the person that was willing to do the job, okay? The puppeteer, here are the workers. The puppeteer, the workers. These people, the workers, were willing to do this job just because of who the person was. They didn't give a fuck about what was coming out of this situation. And it looks like they got absolutely nothing out of this. Maybe a wet ass. They got nothing out of this circumstance. But clout, you get what I'm saying? And now that has died off, they're still mad because the person that they were trying to sabotage is still succeeding without even knowing that what was going on here. Again, you know what I mean? So like the workers, like I said, they were just like, shit, I'll do it. I'll do all you want us to do. What, to who? To who? You feel me? It wasn't even the what they wanted them to do, when they wanted to do it, or the why. It was the who. Oh, bet. You feel me? Bet. I'll do that. You feel me? It's because they didn't like this person. And it feels like teeth are a really big factor in whatever the circumstance is. So you take that however that resonates. It feels like teeth are a huge factor in this. But somebody here, it feels like they don't like the way that they look. They don't like their smile. They don't like their appearance in some type of way. But they like yours. You know what I'm saying? They like yours, or you like somebody else's, and they're very jealous of that. And it feels like somebody is jealous of somebody that they want to be. They're jealous of somebody that they see as looking better than them. But it feels like their teeth. This all has to do with teeth, because it feels like the teeth spaces, orthodontics, dentist work, dentistry, something like that. It seems like a really big factor, or someone who is graduating from like a medical assistant into, you know what I mean, into something, you know, a higher role, or like, you know what I mean? Like somebody may be jealous because somebody is like a home health aide and this other person is an RN. You know what I mean? Like it's something like that, to where there are levels to this shit. And somebody's jealous that someone is on another level, or someone is jealous that someone is just bitter. Like it just like they want to be this person. They want to be somebody that does not pay them any mind. It does not pay them any attention. Or like this person, like I said, does not compete with other people. They just kind of live their life and do them, but they have very high standards for themselves. But people around them see their high standards as if they think that they're better than other people. And that's not what it is. But now these energies want to have those same standards or those same interests, those same goals, all of that shit. And it feels like they don't want to admit that this person is more advanced than them in something that they're trying to learn or something that they're trying to obtain. It's like, well, why don't you go ask such and such? Why don't you just get with such and such? Because they know how to do this, or they sell this, or they got, you know what I mean? They don't want to do that because they don't want to admit that they were hating on it, or they know that they were hating on it, and they know that somebody's going to turn them away. Especially if that person's name starts with an H. Someone's name who starts with an H. I keep hearing Howard. So I don't know if the school is a big factor. Stop. I don't know if the school is a big factor in whatever this is, or if this is a circumstance that's going to or tied into someone with a name that starts with an H, the letter A, the letter H, the letter A, the letter P, the letter Q, the letter J. Those all feel like significant letters in this equation. But it definitely feels like someone needs to move, or someone's ready to move out of their environment because they're realizing that they can't trust the person that's right next to them. Can't trust these people that you're working with or the person that's right next to you because they lie a fucking lot. And again, it feels like they're lying to try to make you see them in a different light, or try to see this something from a different perspective. But it feels like you're just going to wind up apologetic or very sorry, or apologizing to someone on behalf of your family, apologizing to someone on behalf of someone else, because it feels like they were trying to make you believe that you needed to defend yourself or protect yourself from something or someone that really would have had your back or actually had their back. You know what I mean? So someone was being foul to someone that was riding for them, and they tried to make it seem like the person that was riding for them was a threat. It just looks like they were being a bad friend or a bad companion, a bad spouse or something like that, you know? And it's like, no, don't try to make that person look like a bad person, or don't try to make them look crazy just because you was jealous of them and they picked up on your jealousy. They picked up on your hater shit. So it is what it is. So thank you so much.